This is a general reading for the last half of June 2020 for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you would like to contact me for a personal reading, that information is provided for you below in the description box. Thank you everybody for your support so far. I truly do appreciate it, and it's very encouraging to see people actually like interacting with the video by leaving comments, like and giving a little bit of insight into how the circumstances of their unique situations are applying to what is seen and interpreted by these card readings. It is truly an amazing talent, and it's and I'm not perfect at it, but I'm not bad at it, and I'd like to continue to practice and grow, and your input is very much appreciated. I do understand that the volume's low. I have a microphone on the way, so try and bear with me until then. Alright, I'm going to jump into this. Alright, Aries, you may have been dealing with an older Capricorn. Woman, doesn't have to be. It can go either way. Oh, and quick while we're on that. So, like, if the story feels like what I'm saying you didn't do, just swap the roles around. Whatever shoe fits best, lace it up and wear it. Do not try and force the reading to apply to your life, otherwise you may cause issues where there were none, and then you will be needing to watch the readings. Anyways, alright, so here we go. Aries, you may have been dealing with an older Capricorn woman who may have a lot of anxiety issues about returning or about travel. There has been an offer, possibly, to balance something out between this earth sign, possibly, or it may be in Libra, and restore her emotional health and to gain independence and to be abundant at it. There may also be a air sign female, which would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be male, either or. Doesn't have to be an air sign. That has found a way to move, possibly out of the home, or move away from a long-term connection with you. It seems like you may be withholding, or they are withholding from you, information about finances or their job. There's definitely stuff being kept under lock and key. It would look like the woman or the more feminine energy in this situation has become aware of something, possibly sexual deviance, that the male energy in the situation has been doing while at work, thinking that he was being successful, offering possibly even household money to somebody else in secret, and betraying their significant other by having, like, even this person may have traveled under the guise of work to go have a union with somebody and backstab another person in secret, like completely betray their family. And it may be that there has been secret conversations about feelings. It definitely looks like there may be somebody who has been using sex as a temptation. But like when I see these scenarios, what comes to my mind is that, like, whoever this is that may be tempting another with sex is only doing that because in a way it's like solicitating herself until, I mean, obviously I'm not saying that you're paying for it, but I guess it could be. If that applies to you, I only read cards, I'm not judging. Anywho, it looks like in these kind of scenarios, what happens is, like, it starts off really hot and passionate. I mean, like, I'm talking about sex 3-4 times a day. You just want to be in each other's embrace, this and that, or the other. But as soon as something happens, such as that would create a scenario of which you would need to be faithful to each other, like, I don't know, she gets pregnant, or you could become codependent on each other for some reason or another, she don't put out no more. And then she starts making you pay for having to compete with, I don't know, your wife or your husband. whichever way it goes. It's kind of sick. Like, make you feel guilty for trying to, like, be around your wife or to be around your children, but then turn around and like, expect you to be more loyal, or them, whoever's doing this, to be more loyal to the side piece than the wife. And it's like, are you really upset that like, are you really going to say that kind of shit? Like, I cheated on you with my wife? Like, they don't, like, that right there is a red flag. So if that's you, I hope that, I would hope that you would see these red flags. If a woman who is a mistress or a male and becomes upset because you slept with your spouse, that just sounds like it's diluted in the head. Like, it just doesn't even make sense to me, man. But anyway, so we're gonna keep moving here. There's definitely some kind of significant separation, or somebody travels for work, and this is when this takes place. Is either it's you that travels for work and you do these behaviors while you're at work, and I'm not saying that that's how it is, or while you're at work, this person is doing this behind your back in your home even. There's definitely somebody giving to another person but it's like almost like the mother is giving, or this person's mother is giving something, or, oh, you know what it might be? This person's boss may be actually providing a long-term, like cover for this person. Like, let's say you can't get a hold of them, you try to call them, and they're like, oh, no, he or she's, like, running late today, but they're still at work, whatever. Or, no, they're hanging out with me, but... But yeah, it's obvious that they're not there. Anyway, so whatever is being talked about, the communication that's being talked about is pretty deceitful. Like, there's a lot of lies going on within a marriage. And there's going to be an emotional fast choice to cut out the distance in between one person and another. So it may be that one person cuts out a long-standing burden, or that's how they perceive it, that it's been a long-standing burden, of a marriage, in order to go have some new passionate beginning with somebody they don't really know. They may end up getting that person pregnant too, and whoo, karma. If this is happening to you, I tell them to go just, if it's another woman, another man, I'd be like, yeah, thanks for taking out my trash. And don't forget to throw yourself in it on your way out. It's like, it is truly sick. I'm sorry. Like, these kind of scenarios make me upset. Why not just, like, be, I don't know, an adult and confront your significant other about why it's not working, or why you are just not going to work on it. Instead, it's almost like people, like, they're, like, clinging to branches. Like, they're swinging away, and they will get one arm up on the next branch, but they're not going to let go of that first branch until they're fully secured onto something else. And, like, in between here, they're acting different. They're presenting wonky behaviors, and this other person's intuition is kicking in. Like, what is going on? Like, it's either you or them. Like, somebody has a gut feeling that something's going on, and the other's lying about it, and possibly even being rude and, like, snarky towards this person when they, I don't know where these words are coming from. Snarky, wonky. Anyways, but maybe being, like, very vile when approached about this subject, or anything that's close to it. And the whole reason they're doing that is it seems like that's their way of conditioning you from approaching the subject again. Because it's like, that song, I Don't Want to Know, I can't remember who it's by, like, but if you're playing me, keep it on the low. It's like, I'd just rather, like, ignorance is bliss at this point. Like, I just can't handle it. There's too much going on in my life. I can't handle this right now. It definitely looks like there has been some kind of, or there will be some kind of sudden change in your life. It's going to cause you to have to choose to go a different direction. You may have to walk away from something that's codependent, go inwards, and, really, really focus on finding the right perspective about some idea you may want to compete for. And it may be something that you'd like to compete for that you may have not treated so good in the past, or this could be your person. Anywho, Aries, I hope this has been helpful. yeah, this is actually kind of interesting, and I will be back in 2 weeks to do another general reading for your sign. Kind of anxious to see what's going to be coming up. All right, again, if you would please like, share, subscribe, at least subscribe. That'd be so awesome. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please check the description box below for that information. And oh, if this video had resonated with you, if you'd like comment, or if you'd like to kind of share how your specific situation applies to it, because when it's general, there may be some details in here that seem a little off to you, but perfect for somebody else. It's not meant to be taken for detail. You have to take your intuitive hits and apply it to the scenario of who may be what, when, and where. Again, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. Take care.